5 amazing secrets about frogs that will surprise you. Assalamu alaikum friends. During the rainy season, there is one sound that almost everyone has heard: croak, croak, croak. Yes, today we are talking about frogs. A frog may look like an ordinary small animal, but nature has given this creature some truly amazing abilities that you may never have imagined. Did you know that frogs can live both in water and on land? Some frogs can jump many times their body length, some can catch their prey with their incredibly fast tongues, and some frogs even have toxic substances in their skin. So today, let's discover 5 amazing secrets about frogs that may surprise you. Secret number 1. Frogs do not live only in water. A frog is an amphibian, which means it can spend part of its life in water and part of its life on land. There are thousands of different frog species around the world, and they can be very different in their appearance, color, size, and lifestyle. One of the most special features of a frog is its skin. Frogs can absorb oxygen through their skin, especially when they are in water or resting. Their skin also plays an important role in absorbing water. And here is another interesting fact. In many frog species, it is the male frog that makes the famous croaking sound. The male uses this sound to attract females and also to communicate with other frogs. So the sound we simply hear during the rainy season is actually an important form of communication for frogs. Secret number 2. A frog changes its body. Now we come to one of the most amazing stages of a frog's life. When a frog is born, it does not immediately look like a frog. The female frog lays eggs in water. After some time, tiny creatures hatch from these eggs. They are called tadpoles. A tadpole looks completely different from an adult frog. It has a long tail and spends most of its early life in water. Then, slowly, amazing changes begin to happen. First, the back legs start to appear. Then the front legs develop. At the same time, the body continues to change. The tail gradually becomes smaller and eventually disappears. The frog's breathing system also changes, allowing it to live outside the water. This amazing natural transformation is called metamorphosis. In other words, the same animal can have completely different forms during different stages of its life. Isn't that an incredible example of nature? Secret number 3. The frog's amazing tongue. Now let's talk about a feature that may really surprise you. A frog's tongue is one of its most effective tools for catching prey. Frogs usually eat small insects and other tiny creatures. When an insect comes close, the frog suddenly shoots out its tongue and sticks the insect to it. Then the tongue quickly pulls the prey back into the frog's mouth. This happens so quickly that it can be difficult for the human eye to see the entire movement clearly. A frog's tongue is sticky, and this special feature helps it catch its prey. Scientists have also studied how the soft and flexible tissues of a frog's tongue help it grab prey and pull it back into the mouth. So, inside the body of this small animal is a remarkable hunting system that continues to fascinate scientists. Secret number 4. The poisonous side of frogs. Now let's look at another side of the frog world. Not every frog is poisonous, but some species have toxic substances in their skin. Some colorful frogs found in Central and South America are especially famous for their toxic skin. These include certain poison dart frogs. The toxic substances on their skin can help protect them from predators. But there is an important thing to understand. Not every colorful frog is deadly, and not every frog is poisonous. Different frog species have different levels and types of toxins. That is why it is always better to be careful when encountering wild or unfamiliar frogs. Nature has created incredible diversity within the frog family. Some have beautiful colors, some have amazing defense systems, and some have powerful chemical defenses. Secret number 5. Frogs are helpful to humans. Now we come to one of the most important facts. A frog is not simply an animal that makes a croaking sound. Frogs play an important role in the natural environment. They eat large numbers of insects. Mosquitoes, flies, and many other small insects can become part of their diet. In this way, frogs naturally help control insect populations. Frogs can also be helpful to farmers because many insects found around crops can become food for them. Frogs are also important indicators of environmental health. Their skin is very sensitive, and they can be affected by changes in water and their surroundings. If frog populations suddenly decrease in an area, it may be a sign that the environment, water, or habitat is facing a problem. That is why scientists consider frogs important when studying the health of ecosystems. But there is also a sad reality. In many parts of the world, different frog species are facing serious threats. Deforestation, Polluted water, loss of natural habitats, climate changes, and certain diseases have affected many frog populations. This means that when humans damage the environment, the effects are not limited to humans or large animals. Even a tiny frog can be affected. And perhaps this is the biggest lesson frogs can teach us. No creature in nature is completely useless. An animal that may look small and unimportant to us can still play an important role in maintaining the balance of the entire ecosystem. So the next time you hear a frog croaking during the rainy season, don't just think that a frog is making a funny sound. Remember that a small creature is playing its part in nature. It helps control insects, supports the balance of the ecosystem, and contributes to the natural world around us. If you enjoyed these amazing facts about frogs, please like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel HAZ for more interesting facts about animals and nature. And don't forget to tell us in the comments, where did you see the biggest frog of your life? See you in the next interesting video. Allah Hafiz.